Good morning. Mr. Minister, ladies and gentlemen, it's a pleasure to welcome you today to the National Sports Center. We are currently standing next to what is quite simply the largest swimming pool ever built in Bermuda. The word simply, however, should not be taken out of context, or as an implication that this is anything short of an overwhelming achievement. You are standing next to the only 8-lane, 51-meter pool in Bermuda. Bermuda is incredibly fortunate to have such an impressive facility to cater to our recreational and sporting needs. In many regions of the world, only those with very large populations have facilities of the size and scope of our new aquatics facility. To give an example, based upon research through the Swimmer's Guide, one of the leading aquatic resource guides in the world, it describes a total of 39 50-meter pools in the United Kingdom. That means that each 50-meter pool caters to an excess of 1.6 million residents. In Canada and the United States, the numbers are lower, but not significantly so. The aquatics federations in those countries indicate more high-performance aquatic athletics are developed in 50-meter pools than in smaller types. And with our pool, we therefore have the ability to develop more athletes than many much larger communities in these countries. The development of the new Aquatic Center at the National Sports Center demonstrates the intent and desire of this government to support athletics and encourage general participation in aquatics. Our aim and goal will be to foster use of the pool that will stimulate an active, healthy lifestyle for Bermudians, while at the same time cater to the development of athletes in a safe and secure environment. We will build relationships with many organizations to encourage use of the pool, whether it be for fun, learn safety, rehabilitate from injury or illness, as well as to develop our next Olympians. We will work with the tourism industry as well to encourage training camps and host swim meets. We will have a professional leadership team in place for operating this marvelous new asset. Our team will have specialized aquatic safety expertise to ensure we offer a safe, welcoming, fun, and educational environment. The pool will be commissioned in the early spring. This means that we will soon be beginning the testing of all pumps, valves, and to balance the water chemistry. Our team will learn how to effectively operate the pool before opening. It is anticipated that we will open for business in late March, early April. Our services will include swim lesson instruction, general lane swimming, swim lane rentals for our sport group partners, and of course, hosting swim meets such as the upcoming NatWest Island Games in July. The Board of Trustees is excited to move onward into operations mode. We are looking forward to catering to the diverse aquatics needs of Bermuda. It is now my pleasure to introduce the Minister of Youth, Families and Sports, the Honorable Glenn Blakely.
Sean, and good morning. I'm standing almost in the middle of this splendid aquatics facility as the Minister responsible for sports. And it is indeed a moment of true pride and a sense of real accomplishment. Early next year, as you heard the Chairman speak to, this Olympic-sized or 50-meter pool will be filled to its capacity. That means it will hold nearly 900,000 gallons of water. There are many persons in our community who no doubt will take advantage of this 50-meter pool. People such as Roy Allen Birch, who competed in the 50-meter freestyle during the London Summer Olympics this year, or Kira Aiken, Julian Fletcher, and Lisa Blackburn, who have all set Bermuda National Swim records. Or many of our young swimmers, such as the members of our Bermuda National Swim team, whom brought home a staggering total of 12 medals from the 2012 Carifta Swimming Championships held in the Bahamas during April of this year. That swim team set an awesome 51 personal best times and one national record, and had among them none other than Jesse Washington, who won a total of 7 individual medals for Bermuda. Whilst I expect that competitive swimmers will welcome the opportunity to use this marvelous facility, it is very important to emphasize that it is not intended that it become exclusively the domain for elite athletes. In this regard, we envisage that the Aquatic Center will become a major hub for community-based aquatic activities, including recreational swimming for youth seniors, school children, and other members of our community. A deliberate effort will be made to integrate programming to accommodate a full range of aquatic uses. I am confident that in time we will see aquatic events like platform diving, water polo, and synchronized swimming gain in popularity here in Bermuda so that we have increasing numbers of participants as well as spectators. Moreover, I am proud to boast that our most recent Olympic diver, Ms. Keturah Horton-Parentchi, currently serves as a member of our National Sports Center Board of Trustees, and she joins us here to my far right today. So there's no better time than now to improve and inspire a new generation of divers with Olympic aspirations, as this first-class facility forms part of the essential infrastructure to make that happen, and yet another genuine example of government's commitment to ensuring that the best interests of Bermuda, and indeed Bermudians, are first and foremost. The National Sports Center's aquatic programming goals will include a unique blend of aquatic skill acquisition and development, catering to novices and accomplished swimmers alike, as you heard the chairman refer to. The programming plan will be designed to stimulate and sustain interest in swimming and aquatics whilst ensuring safety. The focus will be on two major goals. One, to provide an optimum blend of programming that provides for all aquatics needs of the Bermuda community. This will include various levels of programming ranging from learn to swim, fun recreational activities, and fitness programming. Lap swimming as well through development and refinement of competitive aquatic skills. And two, to develop an integrated system that attracts users to the National Sports Center. The board will work diligently to develop relationships with aquatics clubs, rehabilitation service providers, and others to nurture swimmers who will enjoy a fun, safe swimming environment. Two additional key strategies will be to become an athlete feeder for clubs to foster growth and long-term athlete development. Moreover, our National Sports Center will further become an international aquatics training and competition destination. Within the first year operation, the Aquatic Center at the National Sports Center will offer swim lessons, aquatic fitness classes, lap swimming, rehabilitation services, introduce sport development and training modules for water polo, diving, and synchronized swimming, as well as offer support to masters, triathlon athletes, and competitive swimming. The pool will host events, meets, and parties, and rent lane space to clubs so they can further develop and grow their membership base. At this time, I wish to take the opportunity to publicly thank and express my profound gratitude to the National Sports Center Board of Trustees who joined me here today, especially its chairman to my left, Mr. Sean Tucker, for a stellar job in managing the construction of this superb aquatic center. I must also extend heartfelt thanks to the entire workforce who helped to construct this facility using superior craftsmanship. I am equally pleased to note that there has been a great balance of foreign expertise and highly skilled local tradespersons employed on this magnificent project. We are planning to hold an official reception here at the Aquatic Center in the very near future so that all key stakeholders can see for themselves what a truly fantastic facility this really is. The Aquatic Center forms part of our vision for continued expansion of the National Sports Center in order to establish a comprehensive sports complex that will indeed enable the staging of world-class sporting and entertainment events. Our long-term objective is to promote maximum use of the National Sports Center through carefully planned sports and event programming. As such, we see the National Sports Center as a jewel in the crown of sports infrastructure that will support government's goal of becoming a major sports tourism destination. And with that, I thank you very much for attending, and we'll facilitate any questions.
What's the cost of the aquatic center?
Well, we're on time, we're on budget, and we're estimating around $20 million. Yes.
Noticeably absent today are the members from the swimming community.
Yes.
How much communication have you had with them as far as rental of lanes? Will it be compatible to what they have currently, or will it be more? Has that been worked out and spoken about with them?
Well, if you look at this being the only 50-meter pool in Bermuda, I think the facility speaks for itself with regard to what's out there already available to the serious and elite aquatic athlete. With regard to the consultation and collaboration and cooperation, we have engaged BASA during the course of this project, particularly in the beginning. There was some differences of opinion and related opposing schools of thoughts, but given the fact that I have full confidence in my chairman and the board of trustees of the National Sports Center, and notwithstanding the expertise from a broad and a due diligence exercise that I believe was second to none, we made the best interest that we felt in serving the country and what we believe the needs of the community at large, not just the elite athlete. So that's why the programming, as you heard, will be community-centric, evolved around programming that caters to school children, beginning swimmers, the elite athlete, the community at large, which is inclusive as well of seniors and those that might want to use the facility for therapeutic aquatic exercises as a part of their health regimen, especially if they've suffered some kind of ailment that aquatics would help in their convalescence or in their improving on whatever the injury is that they have. So I'll turn it over to Sean as well to speak on that.
If I could just add, we've been actively collaborating with BASA and all of our stakeholders as we prepare to go into our cooperations with. They have been very open and everyone's excited about using this new facility. They've been open to suggestions and we are open to suggestions as well. This is a new process for all of us, but certainly they have been very actively engaged, certainly a lot more recently than has been over the last year, because the last year has been construction. But now as we go towards the operations, they've been very actively engaged, we've been very actively involved, and we look forward to working not only with BASA, but with all of the stakeholders that we expect to use this facility.
Ms. Horton, Parent Chief. There's been a lot of chatter about the platform, the diving platforms. As we know, there's always a breeze blowing along this area. How safe and how confident do you think it will be to use these platforms on a regular basis?
I mean, I think you, as an outdoor diver, it's something that you work with, and there are various outdoor facilities worldwide that work just fine with wind, with rain. You just gotta suck it up and work it out.
And I think she can speak to it with a degree of authenticity and authority, because I think in her very young years she dove open air off of Watford Bridge, and I know that's
illegal.
Is it really?
I never did that.
Well, you were a minor at the time, so I don't think you would have suffered any consequences. But suffice it to say that I think she knows a little bit about wind velocity and has the experience to guide those around the pool with regard to what would be considerations that they should take under advisement. So I'm really, really pleased to have someone like Katira on the board, because she comes with a high level of experience and expertise, having also been the first black Olympian to compete in diving. Female.
Can I ask this one? Can I just ask you, how would you think, had this pool been available when you were training, how would you think it would have advanced you?
When I was 7 years old, I did an interview with the Royal Gazette and ZBM as well, I think. And I said I'd really love to be able to grow up here in Bermuda and practice my sport, because at that time I had already been a competitive diver in Toronto for over 2 years and well on my way to progressing towards an elite status. So, I mean, it would have been wonderful to have it 25 years ago, but it's here now, and it's here for the youth of Bermuda to actually go ahead and exercise another realm for them to be able to achieve scholarships abroad, to be able to represent our country in the Olympic Games. It's a small sport. It's exciting. We already see a bunch of kids who throw themselves off rocks and bridges daily with the skill level that you don't see anywhere else. This is raw talent that needs to be harnessed and moved towards a positive channel.
Now you're on the board. Will you be bringing your skills to the day-to-day running of this facility?
I probably won't be demonstrating, but I absolutely will be coaching the future of Bermuda divers.
And Katura, as well as Amon, actually are certified coaches
And judges.
and judges.
That's right.